Dear members of the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, we are anonymous. 50 years after the 1961 UN Single Convention on Narcotic Drugs was launched, the global war on drugs has failed, and has had many unintended and devastating consequences worldwide. Use of the major control drugs has risen, and supply is cheaper, purer and more available than ever before. The UN conservatively estimates that there are now 250 million drug users worldwide. Illicit drugs are now the third most valuable industry in the world, after food and oil, estimated to be worth $450 billion a year, all in the control of criminals. Fighting the war on drugs costs the world's taxpayers incalculable billions each year. An estimated 10 million people are in prison worldwide for drug-related offenses, mostly little fish personal users and small-time dealers. Corruption amongst law enforcers and politicians, especially in producer and transit countries, has spread as never before, endangering democracy and civil society. Stability, security and development are threatened by the fallout from the war on drugs, as are human rights. Tens of thousands of people die in the drug war each year. The drug-free world so confidently predicted by supporters of the war on drugs is further than ever from attainment. The policies of prohibition create more harms than they prevent. We must seriously consider shifting resources away from criminalizing tens of millions of otherwise law-abiding citizens, and move towards an approach based on health, harm reduction, cost-effectiveness and respect for human rights. Evidence consistently shows that these health-based approaches deliver better results than criminalization. Improving our drug policies is one of the key policy challenges of our time. It is time for world leaders to fundamentally review their strategies in response to the drug phenomenon. That is what the Global Commission on Drug Policy, led by 4 former presidents, by Kofi Annan and by other world leaders, has bravely done with its groundbreaking report, first presented in New York in June, and also at the House of Lords on 17 November 2011. At the root of current policies lies the 1961 UN Single Convention on Narcotic Drugs. It is time to re-examine this treaty. A document entitled, Rewriting the UN Drug Conventions has recently been commissioned in order to show how amendments to the conventions could be made which would allow individual countries the freedom to explore drug policies that best suit their domestic needs, rather than seeking to impose the current, one-size-fits-all solution. As we cannot eradicate the production, demand or use of drugs, we must find new ways to minimize harms. It is time to explore new policies based on scientific evidence. For this reason we will occupy the upcoming UNODC meeting, which will take place between March 12 to March 16, 2012 in Vienna, Austria. This is no longer your world, this is our world. The people's world. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.